Hi, it's a miniature modeler Paul with the unboxing of the MENG kit, which is kit number TS-025. It's the MERKAVA Mark 3D LIC, and there she is. This is another buddy build with Greg, so we're getting on with this one, and that's the next build. I think I've already said that, so I won't say that again. It's the next build. Anyway, so in the box what we got is all the bits and pieces. Now I've already taken these out of the bag, so that's why the bags are open, and they're all photographs, so I won't go too much into that because you're going to see the sprues at the end. But what I can do is give you an idea how good the sprue is, and the moulding's quite nice as well. So, and there you go. You can see what I mean there. The moulding's really good. There's no anti-slip. Now, luckily, they provide a nice information booklet with all the bits and pieces. So some of these handles could actually be replaced with a wire, make them look a bit more interesting. And I might even do that and just put them laying down still. That's the only thing. So, but yeah, so quite good. The detail's really good. These are, I presume, idler wheels. These are actually together. I don't know why, but they are. Yeah, they don't come apart. I might have even actually looked at them at one point, I don't know, and just pushed them, clipped them on. I'm not going to force them, but anyway, there you go. And this is the hull, one-piece hull. Very nice, completely nice. I think, yeah, good. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at the instructions, because the photographs you'll see all the moulds out separately. So I'll put that away over here. And have a look at the instructions. Right, so there we go. So if I zoom in a little bit there, no, not too far. There you go. So here she goes. Not too bad at all, really, when you look at it. If I don't know if I can get a bit more light on it, yeah, I can. Instructions there tells you about safety and tools, the usual thing. Bit of a splurb about the actual vehicle. And straight into the build. And most tanks start with the idler wheels, and as you can see, putting it together. So I might have actually done that at some point, looking at the kit and shoved it in there. But if I haven't, that means I've got to pull these apart. Oh no, that is the one part. Shows you that's just a one-parter anyway. So then you put the cap on. So I haven't done it in the past. I didn't think I had, but there you go. Because I had to undo all the bags to get into the kit. And but bits about the actual transmission area around here. And you're starting on the old build up of the chassis, and then carrying on for that through to 5. So it's wheels on number 1, the transmission stuff on number 2, and then putting the chassis lower hull together all the way through. All chassis as a car would have it, and all the springs going in place, and then the 2 big cupboards on the back, because I think there is 2 big cupboards on the back. Just going in there. Rear door assembly. Ah, right, rear door assembly. That's where they enter and leave the vehicle. So there you go. It's a bit like their personnel carrier. Actually go in at the back. I've got that as well, and that's a nice kit. I haven't built it yet, but there you go. It looks good, and that's got a full interior into it as well. Carrying on, the Under Armour whole armour to actually protect it from the mines. Coming around a bit more on the whole, it's just pretty straightforward, I think you can see, and the instructions look really simplified and easy to do. Not too much to do in each element, so that's why you're getting up to 13 and you're still on the same bits on the top plate. So up to 14 I should, and 13. Carrying on again, and then once you get the plate, you're putting the actual side skirts brackets on for the extra armour. And then when you get to 20, you finish doing the whole, and then you're going to be working onto the turret all the way through. Now, I haven't got to barrel for this, and I think, to be honest, this looks like I'll be able to just build it up and use the plastic one. But we'll see. But that's what I'm thinking about doing. Turret's pretty straightforward again, by the looks of it. Not too many parts on it. It's not busy. That's what I like about it. It's not too busy. And these look pretty good. I've seen the mouldings, and you'll see what I mean, but I've actually seen the mouldings of these, and these look quite good. But I think I've got a chain one, a photo etch chain, but I think that one looks pretty good in scale as it is. We'll see when we get to it. Yeah, I'm still coming onto the turret. That's the top of the turret. Again, needs anti-slip on it as well. Carrying on. Clear periscopes. You will see that when you get to the PIF photographs after this little bit I'm doing now. You'll see the clear periscopes. They all look really nice. Secondary armaments looking quite busy as well, so that's nice. All over here. Grenade launchers. These are the grenade launchers. That's quite interesting. More secondary armament again. Pretty good. And we're getting near the end of the turret now. We're going up to 40 and attaching the turret. So this is 46 of last. So basically, it's straightforward kit, not too hard. Whether what it goes together like, I'm not sure. We won't find out until we actually start the build. And then we zoom over here, and then you're adding. These are the actual decals. By the looks of it, tactical markings, yeah. And there's decals. You can see all the bits and pieces there. This is always makes me laugh when they put this at the rear, the actual sprue count and bits and pieces. There's photo etch in the kit, but I've also got, as you see, we all see in the photograph. So I've actually got some PE set as well. And then it goes into 2 vehicles. Which one you want to do? I'm actually liking this one, but it doesn't really matter because they're much the same really. Anyway, gives you colour call outs for, is it Vallejo? So that's what they've done there. I mean, I've got Vallejo, but I do like using the lacquers now because it's a thinner paint. You can really get a lot of coverage with a smaller amount of paint. There you go. And so that's that one. That is the instructions, or destructions I call them. And this is a little booklet they actually brought out. Now I might be able to zoom in a bit more. There you can. There you go. And sorry, it's a bit of reflection here. I don't know if I can alter that. Yeah, I can. Still going to get a bit of reflection there, but not too bad, I don't think. But some really nice photographs. Now I'm going to go to the middle and pull that background again. There you go. I think I'll stick with that. I don't think that's too bad. So put it into the middle. Really nice. Got a bit of English in here as well. Really nice photographs. And you can see the anti-slip doesn't look too heavy just by looking at photographs. And I think this one here shows it a little bit better. So if I zoom in, around this area here, you can see the actual non-slip, sorry, just doesn't look very heavy. So good thing is, but I've seen it where it's really heavy as well. So there you go. So it's not too bad. There you go. So not too bad again. Turn over. Now that is a nice one. Now I think you can see there all these bits have got non-slip on them, but they're not. It's not heavy non-slip. I've seen them where it looks like they've got baby pebbles on it. And of course now they're zoomed in really close on this photograph, and you can actually see it looks a bit grittier, but it's still not really what I call heavy. It doesn't look that heavy. So we'll find out something that looks about the same as what I can see in this photograph, and then do it everywhere. There you go. And on the front plate, oh no, it's on the turret, still on the turret. But you can see, look, it's close to compact, but it's not massive. It's not big lumps like I've seen on some. And over here, again, the old ball and chain. We won't mention anything about something else, about ball and chains. There you go. So that looks good, and you can see it looks dusty all the way around here. It looks like the sand's stuck up everywhere, which is quite a nice, good for weathering. There you go. Yep, got an armour plate coming up the front there, you can see. And you can see what I mean here. The texture is very smooth, so it looks like the texturing might change slightly from the turret down to the actual lower hull. Perhaps it'll be done at different locations or places, but you can see here this is on the hull still. The exhaust fumes coming out here. That's nice. It's a good thing to give you an idea. A bit of black along there, and you've got all this. It's very fine again, you know. So sort that out. We'll try and do a good representation to that if we can. And the back, showing the entrance door and the actual baskets on either side and one at the top, and the ball and chains all around there. Yeah, clever. And then towing horns have been fitted. Yep, that's the towing horns, and it's everything to do with the recovery vehicle, but actually fits them evidently. It looks good. Unless they actually put on there ready, it looks like they're actually ready to go. So if there is a problem in a really hostile area, they can actually get in and do the job and connect quickly, which is most probably more to the point. And again, towing horns fitted on the rear as well. So you've got they're fitted front and rear. And if they do them like this, it's pretty obvious. That's going to be a problem getting in and out of the vehicle, but I suppose in emergencies, the towing it away as quickly as possible is the best idea. Anyway, so that was not bad, and that's what MENG have done with that book there. And that's not a bad book. Let's just zoom out here. That's really good, them actually doing that, so that's good. So there we go. So that's the next build we're going to be building, and looking forward to starting this. And another thing is, it only takes up a little bit of my bench time, bench area, so it's quite nice. Even though I'll clear it, a bit of a clear out on my bench anyway, ready for doing it. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll bring the box lid back. There you go. Let's get it a bit further out. There you go. That's the next build, and I'll catch you on the first update. And thank you very much for all my subscribers, that any new and old subscribers. I'm really surprised I've got as many as I have, which is very unusual, because normally, I mean, let's face it, I don't do a lot of how to do things. So a bit like Greg does, he actually does a lot of that. So, and that's why he's got the big, he's doing really well with subscribers, over 3,000 I believe now. So anyway, so congratulations to Greg. Anyway, and what I'll do is I'll catch you on the first update to this. I don't know when it'll be, but it shouldn't be too long for a first update. And I'll catch you on the next video. Happy modelling.